What's the #1 reason why people live outside of their home country? Work. There are a lot of challenges that come with finding work abroad, and writing a great international CV is one of them. Luckily, I've got some tips to help you get it just right. I'm Anna, a professional career writer here at Resume.io, and in this video, I'll walk you through how to write an international resume that allows you to present yourself professionally in any culture. First, let's make sure we're on the same page about the difference between a resume and a CV. A resume is the term used in the US and Canada, while CV is the name in the UK and many other parts of the world. Whatever you call it, this is the document that shares your skills and experiences with the employer and is crucial to your job search. While every country has different expectations for CVs and resumes, there are a few key areas to pay attention to make sure yours blends in as seamlessly as possible. The first is the header. No matter where you want to work, your resume should include your full name and basic contact details like your phone number and email address. Beyond that, things get a little more complicated. In some countries, you will be expected to include personal details like home address, nationality, or even your age or marital status. However, in the US, UK, Canada, and some other countries, including personal details like these is considered highly inappropriate and can get your application rejected before the hiring manager even reads the rest of what you have to say. The same is true for your photo. In Japan, China, and many European countries, hiring managers expect to see a professional headshot at the top of your CV. Meanwhile, in places like the US, Canada, and the UK, employers will immediately disqualify applicants who include a photo, as it could put the company at risk of violating anti-discrimination laws. Moving on to the content of your resume, you should also consider the order the information is presented in. Many American employers prefer to see your experience before your education, while in other countries, listing your education first is customary. In many European and Asian countries, candidates often include information about their hobbies and interests outside of work. However, many American employers consider this unnecessary, unless the hobby directly relates to the job you're applying to. To correctly format your international CV and try out different templates, make sure to check out the resume builder linked in the description below. And the final consideration is the length. In the US and Canada, candidates usually stick to one-page resumes unless they have many years of experience in the field. In the UK and Europe, two-page CVs are the norm. In some countries, like Japan and South Africa, job seekers often create two separate documents, one shorter and one longer, to use at various stages of the application process. Before you begin to write, make sure to thoroughly research the hiring norms in the country where you plan to work. Social media groups or online forums are a great place to get real-world perspectives on questions like these. Whenever possible, ask a native speaker to proofread your resume or CV, or invest in a translation service, because typos and grammar mistakes can quickly hurt your chances of landing the job. With these tips in mind, you'll be ready to craft an international CV that opens doors to new horizons. Make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for even more resume tips and expert advice for your job search.